Hi, this is Alan again with Aquanetics. We're going to go ahead and show you really quickly how to set up your hydro system. We're at a fresh water source, so we're going to hook this baby up and we're going to pull water out. And again, we're going to show you how this works. So come on. Now typically you can work your hydro or run it standing up. You can also run it leaning back. I like running it leaning back. You can lean it back at about a 45-degree angle, completely fine. So you can do that anywhere you are. Unzip the top again and let's get your hoses out and ready. Remember, the pack is already set up, the power supply is connected, and it's ready to go. Your filters are already in the system when it was brought to you and delivered. So you're actually ready to go. So let's get your hoses out. Remember, your blue hose is your purified hose, and again you'll notice that with the blue ring on the side of the hydro. This is your inlet hose. This is what we're going to put into the freshwater source, like this small pond. And again, something like this might be the only water source you have available to you during an emergency. So again, click these to the side of the bag. Now remember, your inlet hose, do not lay on the bottom of your water source. You might suck up a lot of mud and sediment. I always recommend, if you've got a log or something, most people do, or you might have a log or a rock or something at the water source probably, but you can lean it up to keep it off the bottom, just like that. Make sure that the inlet screen is submerged but not laying on the bottom. Blue hose, again, purified hose, goes there. Now what we're going to do now is actually prime the pump. This is a self-priming pump, but there's a lot of air in the system because we've never used it. So what you're going to do is, if you want to come a little closer, I'm going to show you. Here is your on and off switch. This is your UV indicator light. When you turn this on, if you can see that green light, that is showing you that the UV lamp is on. If this indicator light does not come on, do not use this system until you replace the lamp. So we've got it turned on, you can see there and here. So what you're going to do now to prime it, place your thumb over your outlet hose. This is going to force air out into the fresh water source. When you feel back pressure, that went everywhere. When you feel back pressure, you let it go and water's going to start flowing. Now this will flow at about a gallon a minute. So when you first use this, let it run about 15 or 20 seconds, because you're going to have, this will get the rest of the air out, and this will also get out any carbon fines that might be in your filters. Let it run 15-20 seconds. UV lamp indicators on. You're actually now ready to start collecting water at a gallon a minute. You'll get about, off of one charge with the battery supply we provide, you'll get about 30 to 45 gallons of water on one charge. Now, we always recommend that you only run the hydro in about 30-minute increments. This will prolong the life of your pump tremendously, okay? So, but no, you're actually ready to start collecting water immediately, all right? Put this in a nice sterile gallon container. We're actually gonna start having some BPA-free plastic containers that you will be able to purchase and collect your water in as well. Now, one thing else I want to show you too is, if you are at a water source and it is very turbid or murky or full of mud, obviously the more turbid the water is, the less life you're going to get out of your filters. It's common sense. So what I recommend, if you're at a water source and the water is terribly turbid, like a river, you saw the Mississippi River video probably, or the Colorado, or you're at a very murky lake, we always recommend, and again, this is to prolong the life of your filters, pull water out in like a 5-gallon bucket at your water source. And you're going to get sediment going in there. That's okay. Let this bucket settle for about 15-20 minutes. Let everything settle to the bottom, then pull your water out of the bucket and purify it. The rest of the sediment will be at the bottom. So basically that is pretty simple. It's really easy to set up. Always remember, when you get your hydro sent to you, the filters are already installed. They're already in there, so there's no need to replace those yet. Next, once you're done harvesting water, we're going to do a quick clip on how to remove the water out of your hydro so it'll be ready for storage, maybe in your house or your garage or so forth. Thanks.